Okay, it's time to get a stream study by booting up Skyrim, and I completely cocked that intro up. But hey, would it be one of my streams if I didn't cock something up? No, don't be stupid. Oh, bumbling idiots. This is why I'm relatable, because I am a bumbling idiot. What the bloody hell? What the? That was weird. I'm just gonna check that. Did that come from a stream, I wonder? Yes, it did. Alright, that's strange. Which means, just because of that strange blip that comes through, I'm gonna reboot Skyrim. That was weird. That it came through on stream is weird. There we go, that's better. I've never seen that happen with Skyrim before. I've had Fallout 4 kick up some strange noises before. Not normally on loading, but I've had it kick up. I've had it kick up strange noises before. But like that sort of the audio has just decided to die sort of noise. Again, that sort of weird noise. I've had that again. Fallout 4, I've had that happen. But usually on a cell transition to an interior cell. I don't know why. I don't know if it was always the same interior cell, but for some reason I remember Railroad HQ being one of it. But never had it with Skyrim. I mean, but reload, it's fine. I mean, logic is, Gary's mod had a big update, and that shuffled things around, and that's possibly why it does it, because do not underestimate the amount of disk defragging that goes on in the background. There's a lot. Oh no! Skillies! I feel you deserve no remorse. Oh. No. But they do deserve your pity. Why was I in solitude? Shork is confused. Ah yes, I must return to Silus. Who's there? Yup. Oh, you can't actually. Oh yeah, they make it. You can't actually go in the sewer until you've actually found the location. It's actually a clever way of hiding it. Is you don't know it's there until you've been told, oh, it's there. Because you can't just activate the sewer and go down. Yeah, that's actually an interesting way of hiding it. I've never actually really checked that before. Sort of stumbling into it by accident. That'll be Dawnstar in the east. At least I think the country. Right. I must locate the Sparries, and which is also in the Arse Crack of the east. Let's actually get some quests going. No, we don't go to Esbern. Oh god, much to do about Snow Elf. Do not do that quest under any circumstances unless you've already done the Mages College of Winterhold. Ah yes, Stones of Berenzia. That's the swimming where. Yeah, well, Shork is redeeming self. We'll also do the core as well. I mean, let's face it, we're going into Silus of Vesuvius. We might as well do the cause. It's a Mythic Dawn featured quest. It is only appropriate, is it not? Healing is so bad. Oh yes, I managed to skirt around her last time. I am going to skirt around her again. Because frankly, we all saw how much. Actually, it should be easier. Boink, boink. Ooh, bouquet. I'll take this beautiful salmon. We'll leave the beautiful bouquet there. Ooh. Come on. Weird how sometimes you harvest a salmon and the salmon, if it's alive, it disappears, but if it's hanging, it doesn't. It's a bit of an oddity. Oh look, a mud crab. Oh look, a dead mud crab. I will take your legs, your claws, and... where did it go? Yeah, the mud crab sunk into the floor. It's not an animation thing. It legitimately is sunken. Its model actually does get sunk into the floor. You gonna land? Ow. Aim burn. Oh, he's on the... This could go. This could go horribly wrong. I mean, it does help if I actually use real arrows, but... Where's done of you? But late. Yep. Only middle of a tense dragon battle. Ooh, butterflies. Are you actually going to attack the right target this time? No. I think Dunavir's fighting a mud crab again. You know, sometimes enemies take priority. And no, fucking mud crabs do not take priority. Would you actually get drain life? Oh good, you've actually done your one and only job, Durnavir. Oh, my arrows suck. Fire. These bottom grade arrows. You do notice the difference between like good arrows and crap arrows, because the damage difference is actually quite significant. Come on. Oh no, the bone men have arrived. I heard the summoning noise. Whether they'll actually do anything is another matter. I keep missing. I don't think it helps that arrows move quite slowly. I mean, they're not as slow as some games. Some games have like arrows travel at like a snail's pace. Which is embarrassing when you see an arrow slowly crawling towards you. Oh, I'm within range of the slappy tail slaps. Which, yeah. Earthquake-able. Oh. This former arrow is never going to work. Oh! Are you really? You've really gone over to the bloody docks. That's just rude. It is just rude. Come back over. Am I really so little of a threat? Look, am I really that pathetic? I mean, I know I'm pathetic, but... I don't even have good magic. I mean, I have... That's all my magic gone. God. You know, I can fire a single icy spear. Because magic in Skyrim is, if you do not have the correct perks, you simply are not being able to cast it. Because the costs are, like, ridiculous. And now she's down. Oh, Durnavir, get your butt out of the way. Oh, I think Durnavir got bit sent back home. Durnavir is quite squishy. I mean, when you are a rotting corpse, I guess you are quite squishy. Will my arrows actually get the kill? I don't think they will, but... Magic. Magic sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck as bad as being vampire. That really sucked. And not suck blood. It sucked ass. It was really bad. Seriously, if you don't realise how shit Vampire Lord is, use it for a bit and you will realise just how shit it is, especially in daylight, where you basically it relies on magic to do anything. Magic does not come back. You know, I do want to point out just how bad. I'm sure I've killed the purple one twice now. I'm going to update that because I'm really sure I've killed the purple one twice. Because I'm sure I killed her before fixing her health and after fixing her health. By health, I mean health threshold, like landing thresholds, because I had them set like 35% health, which, yeah, that turned out I was really low, and without Dragon Rain, you simply weren't getting them down that far. What an odd place for a goblins is. Oh, you stop using my potions, they're my potions! Oh, that's a Quimby. Oops, heal. You didn't use all your potions. You didn't waste them. I have no idea which mark is actually pointing me to Dawnstar, but Dawnstar is ahoy. Dawnstar is that way. No. Yes, the Ooh Flowers reflex kind of does well in sprint, but I mean, disease nipples. Oh, God. Hello, do you like nipples? Well then. No, I don't like nipples. No, but you keep collecting disease nipples, so you must love them. Do you want to make them healthy again? No. Go away. Oh, fine. Beep. Yep, these are getting more and more laboured. Speaking of disease nipples, here's some more, because these are genuinely not appealing looking at all, but for a relatively rare alchemy ingredient, you don't see them all too often. You know, because they do only exist. I think they only exist in the Morphal Swamp area. Oh no, Spooder. Oh no, Spooder. That really was like, oh no, Spooder, and that really did disappear quick. Oh, hello, tree. Oh no, I see another one. Have you heard strange noises in the middle of the night? No. Shark sleeps like log. Well then, you might have a vampire infestation nearby. Goodbye. What? Vampires make you sleep better? Because I'll just sleep like a log. Well, if a log sort can coil up into a fetal position and just awkwardly lie on its side, you know, curled up, that's like but sleeps like a log. Completely and utterly solid sleep. With a bit of snoring. Bit of snoring. I smell. What do I smell? I smell people freezing to death. Yes. I mean, seriously, how cold must Legion armor be? And yes, interestingly, Civil War camps actually don't have any Lord. That's an interesting thing to notice. But again, you usually don't approach them in an angle where you would see them pop in. Oh, you want to sell me shit? Yep, they just sell to random people. Why? What purpose does that serve? Selling to soldiers, sure, but gotta fund the Imperial Army somehow. I knew I should have done some of this shit. But, yeah, you know, lesson learned. At least I found this guy. Ooh, bolts. I don't use bolts. I want to use bolts, but I used bolts in the last stream series, which means they're banned from this stream series. Because technicalities. God, so much Forsworn shite. Yes. Yes. Ooh, shite. Don't question. Just don't ask where those Imperial weapons came from. And surely they're Imperial property. They shouldn't be, bought. But don't question the mercantile nature of Skyrim. It doesn't work. Oh no, a steel crossbow. So many bandits have them. Because obviously crossbow integration is a good thing, because Skyrim is weird vanilla. There's a lot of weird choices vanilla. Like crossbows having the firepower, of a Daedric bow. It's really odd. It's a really odd choice. It's just one of those weird choices that Skyrim made. And the Dwemer crossbow being even strong. I mean, that makes sense that the Dwemer crossbow is strong. Yeah, conundrum. But, that makes sense because the Dwemer were advanced, but it feels really weird that Dwarven gear in general isn't that good. And then, of course, crossbows are weirdly exclusive to Dawnguard and locations added by Dawnguard. It's vanilla, it's just really odd. So it feels a lot more natural to have them integrated into the world in different material type. And to be fair, honestly, crossbows were one of the big selling things of Dawnguard to me. Back when I heard it was coming out when playing Skyrim on PS3, that long ago, and hearing the DLC, yeah, the crossbows were actually a big draw. I mean, I wasn't really familiar with the concept of DLC at the time. I didn't know what it meant. Skyrim was it was a bit of an oddity. It was still a rarity. I mean, I wasn't aware Oblivion even had DLC because I don't believe it did on PlayStation 3. On the PS3, I don't believe it actually had the DLC. It was, it was either built into the game in forms of... Because Knights of the Nine wasn't the DLC in Oblivion on PS3. It was built into every copy of the game. And I mean every copy. It's even the one you can stream on PS Plus, which normally is no DLC, has Knights of the Nine. The bush! He'd be floating! But, ignoring the floating bush. But I actually had the upgraded, the deluxe edition of Oblivion that also came with Shivering Isle, so I never realised that was a DLC either. The only DLC I really had on PS3 was the Valkyria Chronicles DLC. That really was the only one I actually had. Why am I going into Agatha's who's... why? What's pointing me in here? Who's put... Agatha? No. The mortar and pestle. What is pointing me in here?
The mortar and pestle makes potions, if you can't tell from the name.
Oh, apparently nothing.
I don't. My husband. We used to go out into the...
I don't think you'd be finding Juniper out here.
Quite romantic, if you're an alchemist. Frost took the old full of fuse. I found the ring's resting place.
Goodbye, Nick Ming.
Well, aren't you sweet? I'd be happy to give... Ah, so you're an alchemist.
No, I do it for so I can mash stuff together. I don't do it for the alchemy. Now, speaking of the alchemy... Yeah, I better keep that poison, that's a decent one. Spike Venom sucks, and I'm pretty sure I buffed it as well. I'm pretty sure I buffed Frostbite Venom, and it's still shite. It is just one of those things that's just so weak. Oh my god, why do I have so many Oh yeah, snowberries. So let's why do I have so many frost potions? And I remembered, oh yeah, snowberries make 1 billion. It's snowberries and a certain type of flower, I believe. Eh.
If you find that ring, bring it here.
Yes, Shulk will find ring, promise. Shulk will make duplicate of it first, but still, Shulk will make it. Oh yeah, I can also help Harvo the full-scale mine is cleared. Let's start at Dawnstar. We're not going Dawnstar. I don't know why the quest marker pointed me to that particular house, but do not question the quest marker. Now we must follow Silas Vesuvius. Hello, Silas. Did I, I'm sure I stole the Mysterium's Arxes. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did steal the Mythic Dawn commentaries. Where did you get those back from?
What is it?
I have multiple copies. The hilt of my Rundi Razor, I promised.
You try the grip. Isn't it eerie how it seems to mold itself into your hand?
That's because it's made out of memory foam, you idiot.
There's only the trouble left to collect.
If it molds itself to your hand, it's made out of memory foam. You promised, don't.
Craftsmen are nothing compared to the perfection of the Daedra. Look how it shines. Here's your gold as promised. Finally, all the pieces of Merun.
It really feels like there should have been more pieces because some idiot decided to keep all of it of the blade together.
There's a fourth piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor.
Did you have a scabbard in Oblivion? I don't remember.
I know how to
Again, I wasn't really overly familiar with that one because it was DLC. Weirdly.
contact the Lord of Change directly.
You know, all the other Daedra had an artifact, but Mehrunes Dagon never did because main quest.
Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the mythic.
Well, destiny was that they killed the Emperor.
Don't
You mean I have done?
Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call. We're so close. I'll meet you at the shrine.
Right, up you go. Wow, he really does go.
Still here.
Know anything about Dawnstar? There's a Dark Brotherhood door just outside the city. That's not even the darkest thing about this city either, sweetie. I cock up reading. Be fine. Don't know anything about this? Anything about Dawnstar? There's sinister air about Dawnstar. My travels located evidence to say that several Daedric cults nearby too. I mean, let's face it, the Vermina Shrine is not subtle. You enter that fort, it just stares you in the face. Okay, Silus has run off. And unfortunately, I now lost Silus, which means... where the genuine fuckle is the Shrine of Baron's Dagon? I always... yeah, it's always weirdly far away. I always forget where it is, because I always think it's closer to Dawnstar than it actually is. Don't know why I always get confused with it. Ooh, babies. Silus. Why was he running from that side of town? Look at him go.
What can I do for you?
I mean, look at him go. He's not that fast. Come on, Silus. Let's go. Yeah, I can't be bothered. Shulk can run faster. Shulk will also get distracted by mammoths. And giants, because sweet, sweet toes. Because we gotta take the toes. Toes make good alchemy. They make good money. Ooh, flowers. They make good alchemy too. With toes. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just a troll. I was expecting something more with combat music than just a troll. It's not even an elder troll, it's just a normal troll. I love how Silas just keeps running. Look at him go! He actually is running pretty fast now. If I take my axe out, I do actually move noticeably slower. Ah, Nanu, Nanu. Let's do it in third person. Let's be different. God, third person archery is... it's certainly something. I don't think it's a good thing. Because you legitimately can't really see what you're doing. Yeah, let's forget third person archery as a thing. And then just remember how bad third person in general was in Oblivion, because, oh god. Like, third person combat in Oblivion was... It was something alright. It wasn't... oh, I mean, archery was bad enough in Oblivion because arrows were slow, had... weirdly... weighed a ton, so they had weirdly high gravity. So arrows would just arch straight to the floor. I mean, let me just demonstrate. That's about the that's not much worse than what I believe. That Skyrim's sort of half pull is realistically closer to Oblivion's pulls for archery than actually the full pulls are. The arrows just drop like stones. You know what? Let's go to the Hall of the Vigilant. Because that's stuff to do in Dawnstar. Joke is here and willing to help. Ooh, different. I don't know what body like colours, but Hall of the Vigilant. Burn book. I mean, the vampires burn themselves down. Not very good at this, are they? I mean, it's a statement, alright, but you're not supposed to kill yourself in the process. They're a letter to keep Corset. Corset! I've received your letter about the sudden disappearance of our patrols in the Pale. The news is troubling for sure. My old partner Fenric was among them. He was not only a vigilant enforcer, but the finest warrior I knew. Which doesn't say much, because I only knew him. For him to be missing is no small thing. Perhaps fate has conspired for these events to happen, so that I may repay the life debt I owe him. I will leave for Dawnstar in the morning and take a room at the inn. If I learn anything, you'll be the first to know. Zendar's mercy be with you, Azarain. Yep. Good luck actually reading this inside the Hall of the Vigilant. Because, I mean, this burns down at, I think, at level 10. Which, yeah, in Skyrim, you're gonna reach level 10 bloody quickly. I mean, you're at least, I think, unless you actively avoid any and all combat. And I mean any and all. I'm pretty sure you'll be level 10 by the time you've done Bleakfall's Barrow. Unless you stick to just one skill, one or two skills, you will hit Bleakfall. You will hit level 10 very, very quickly. Because it really isn't a challenge to hit level 10 in Skyrim. Like, Oblivion, hitting level 10 was a relatively high level, but in Skyrim, it really isn't. I think I found a way up to Maelun's Dagon's Shrine. It goes past the Dawnstar location, doesn't it? Shark, can't run. Unfit. Morbidly unfit. Shout my way to victory. Oh no, a torch. It makes the snow glow. God, Dawnstar really did just cram a cave into, like, the smallest area, because this ain't Wait a second, this step is Dawnstar? Is Dawnguard? Yeah, they must have put steps on the path to make it seem a bit more than it was. Yeah, current them. What did Dawnguard actually... No, that's vanilla. The cairns are vanilla, so it was an actual path vanilla. It's just... Dawnguard must have put the stairs on to make it look more than it was. Well, the question is, did I make it here before Silus? That is a question that will be answered very, very shortly, as Shulk finally climbs stairs. Oh, there's just a giant waddling by. Well... Drop to your toes or will be my property. Take your toes. Yeah, I'll take your snowbear pelt that you're wearing around your arse. I don't think I want to, but yeah, it's a pelt is a pelt.
Good, you're here.
Yes, you got here first.
Place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us.
Well, Merlin's Dagon is going to speak to us. In your right, Silus.
Merun's Dagon,
The Lord of
Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blades full to
Grimgard.
Tamriel.
His little hands go.
It's not working. Why don't you give it a try?
Well, maybe if you put your... You didn't put your hands on the altar, that's why it didn't work.
You, mortal. You are...
Hey, where are you speaking to?
You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been
I'm surprised no one's just tried to stick them back together with, like, troll fat or something.
Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose.
Yeah, he helped find these pieces. He deserves to live.
Only Dagon can declare if a pawn is worth keeping. I have spoken. Kill him. Take your rightful place
Rush
as
me
my
then.
champion, or I will crush you.
Wait, don't kill me. There's another way. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case.
You know, if you can see on the display case that well, you could stick them back together with the same glue. Hey, get out of here!
Thank you. Here's your gold. I'll make a run for it back to Dawnstar.
You think to betray Mehrunes Dagon?
I want to see you try and crush me, because these Dremora ain't gonna do much. Where are you going, you... you know you have to. You go! I don't know what happened to the other one, but... Well, this one's still falling. He's still going. Well, he landed. He landed, but where? Where did he land? I need the key. Where did he land? Oh, maybe I'll try and look and find the other one. I'll try and find the other one, because that one ain't coming back. I need the key. Yes, he died here, good. Razor. Well, I know what he looks like, so add a little replica of that. And now, go into the shrine of Mehrunes Dagon, because true Dremora would crush me. He apparently. Like, it doesn't even outnumber us! I mean, one of them just got. I mean, yeeting one off a cliff is always fun. It will not save you now. No, I'm sure. I'm gonna say that ancient danger. Lord, keep racing. Yep. Not in particularly high level on account of the fact that they actually only have basic Dremora equipment. Well, these have actually nothing. The problem is, now there's a corpse in the way. I'm actually gonna. I can't actually open the. Oh, it's only crap in it anyway. Aww. Bone meal. Wow, maybe instead when your stash is shit. Gold, gold. I'll have to dig through the snow. Do not ask why I had to do, why it sank. Never question the physics in Skyrim, ever. Wait, this strong box is actually empty. Staying on your shrine is weirdly empty. I mean, oh my god, like 3 gold. I mean, you're already gonna try and kill me anyway, so.
I'm right behind you.
Do you know anything about here? No.
Let's get going then.
Let's fray those. There she is. You know anything?
Stopped. What is it?
Nope.
Lead on then.
There was a load of little different location dialogue, but I think it was mostly towns. But, anyways. Now the question is, he got launched off here. So, I'm gonna try and see if I can find that corpse. Not because it has any purpose, but because it is funny that he clearly rolled so far. And kept going. That Remora, he didn't land. Where did he go? Presumably he just kept going down here. No, I think he's gone. You know, I think I actually... When I yeeted him off the cliff, he got yeeted so hard he didn't come back. And this cat... Oh no, that's just not going. She roams really far. She roams. I mean, I set her up to roam quite a distance, but sometimes you do get a little bit surprised by how far she... And she is, like, hostile. I believe I made her hostile, like, all. She moves pretty quick as well. You don't often... Then again, you don't typically see an NPC, like, sprint. Yeah, because she runs faster than... Like, NPCs don't tend to sprint much. But I kind of set it to actually run... Oh, hello, old orc.
If you are not here to grab
I was going to a good death.
then you can
Where do you wish to die?
My time has come. I am old. Too old. Markarth is, as you can see, it is not.
Perhaps I will give you a good death, Seeker.
Are you sure about
I am
this?
sure.
We shall see.
And he is dead. You know, Spear got shot through his heart. It's... I don't know if that's a good death. I mean, he died in combat. And I'm the wrong side of the mountain. Right. I will probably head towards... Dawn Star, I guess. Find Sir Amiel's ring. Zoom. Then I did Jimmy Deluxe and I want all the crates. Wink. Well, let's see what that ancient Daedric Lord armor looks like. I mean, we are in Daedric after all. I have a sneaky suspicion. Really? Really? Yep, I forgot to make... Right, ancient Daedric Lord. Right. I forgot to conform that one as well. Right, just... That's another thing to fix. Come on, I am so bad at this. Now, the clothing I expect, you know, some of that, you know, was a case of, it simply just didn't even have, it was still completely vanilla body. That's fine. That's acceptable. I accept that. Yeah, that's easy enough to miss. But that one? Really? Oh, then again, it... Maybe I fixed it for... Actually, now I think about it, help. Let's just see if we can find... Of course, there's like a billion... And Daedric Lord. Now, specifically, I'm gonna just temporarily add. Just add Daedric Lord armor. No, it does go to it. It's looking for the same mesh. Alright. I don't know how I missed that one, because that's the immersive creatures one. Oh well. Let me ding that. That's something to fix at the end of the stream, once the stream's over. Again. God, can I go a week without finding clothes that I haven't fixed? Like, actually conform to my body and... You know... You know, that's what I could have sworn I did, as well. That's what's annoying me. That's one I could have sworn I actually did. Oh well. Sometimes I genuinely question what I've actually done. Wolf! I'm here. Here and get come the first counter on the wall counter. One wolf was slaughtered. Shark. Stamina. Use magic. Restores the stamina. Sometimes I genuinely do wonder, like, if I've actually done the job properly. Where is that market? Wait a second. Why is... I think I figured out what... Why? Like, what it's pointing at? I just can't figure out why it's trying to take me through the mortar and pestle. Because presumably it's that one that's going to, because there's no actual marker for sort of Aviel's ring. Yes, remember that I do indeed have... Ooh, actual fight! Yes, Shulk is... No one ever said Shulk wasn't dumb. Shulk was shield. Oh wow, and she actually fought something quite strong. Shulk wants to keep it healed. You know what, I have an idea. Put poison. Use poison. Poison is ineffective. Yes, it's good job she doesn't attack me. Too busy attacking my friends. Who needs to survive when you've got friends to meet shield? Yeah, they can take more abuse than I can. I mean, Quimby only marginally, but still. Again, the giantess clearly knows who the actual threat is. Ow. Shulk must run. Shulk must run. Shulk had no plan for this. No. Do not attack Shulk. Shulk is your friend. I will take your toes for this. Real fight is over. Shulk is sufficiently crippled. Right, we must find Sir Amiel's ring, which is directly ahead of us. Shulk had real fight. Stop fix the Daedric Lord armor. Really don't know why I haven't got that one fixed. I could have sworn that one was, but that's a different vein. Weird. Well, it looks like our destination is that way, so big cliff, big drop. Splatter. Splatter. There it is. I know where it is. I want to grab a couple of times. Shit. Ow, Shulk almost died. Shulk bad. I did say Shulk is bad at this. Louis fingers. Yay, flame cloak. Yay, I finally can deal with slaughterfish. That was a waste. Oh, dear. Makes it worse. Fork. Come back here, second wolf. Come back here, second wolf. Come back here, second wolf. Two wolves are slaughtered. Oh, come on. Come back here. 3 wolves are slaughtered. Cool. So Amiel is up there. At least I think it's Sir Amiel. I mean, it's Sir Amiel's ring at least is up there. Yes, this is camp. He just shoved the flag down and died. He died the way he lived, with his flag. He locked it. He locked his ring in a box. His final act was to lock his ring in a box and then hold the flag up for the rest of his life and freeze to death in that location. Come on, lockpicking. You are so horrible on computer. I mean, console at least had the haptic feedback on the controllers. Scroll note and signet ring of Sir Amiel. Scrolled note. Where are you? Scrolled note. We have been set upon at every turn, but thus far we've been able to thwart the furthermore efforts of obtaining the relics of the Divine Crusader. As far as I know, my brothers have all fallen at their hands, but something tells me that they achieved our goal and the relics are safe at least. Should the Falmor happen upon any of our chests, there is no power short of the Divines which can open them, aside for the ring of there. That is. I will keep it safely locked away here, and hold the banner as long as possible, but I fear that the elements will overcome me before help arrives, and even before the Falmor can find me. My only hope is that whoever discovers this ring will safeguard it, for it is the key to the legacy of Pelor the White Strake and the Order of the Nine. Divines protect me. Yeah, he definitely held the flag up alright. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but he held the flag up. It didn't preserve him, but he held it. He held the flag forever. So, we are going to this one next. So we're going to pop our blue marker nearby. That way we know which one we're actually heading for, and we're not going to get completely and utterly lost this time. Oh, who am I kidding? Shulk has no sense of direction. I mean, look into these eyes and tell me, does that cute little face have sense of direction? No. This one's on. Ooh. Hill. Oh, that's Eastra's burn site. Well, at least we know Flame Cloak now. Eastra learned it, used it, died by it. I mean, there must be... It's something that must be able to go hideously wrong with Cloak spell. I mean, to be fair, imagine casting Flames, you'll probably have singed palms. Must never run again. And yeah, you do notice the stamina drain more in heavy armor. Well, the movement speed debuff isn't half as noticeable as, say, Oblivion's. Because Oblivion you knew when you were in heavy armor because, oh, you moved like an absolute snail. It was actually quite impressive how slow you moved. Like, you could feel the difference with armor loading in Oblivion. Like, if you wore, say, Daedric armor, or, you know, probably a good example would be Dremora armor, because I think that was the heaviest armor. No, Dremora armor wasn't equipable, only Dremora weapons were. Remember correctly. But, you know, wear Daedric armor with, like, no heavy armor skill, you were going to move like an absolute snail. Because, simply put, no amount of athletics could save you there. You were heavily over. The weight on it crippled you. It basically took you to, from light jog to walk. It wasn't as dramatic as that, but it was still, because Oblivion, you always moved, like, really fast. Like, normal speed was closer to sprint. Like, you just move way too quickly in Oblivion. Remove my own marker now, because I have reached my destination. From random cave in the arse track nowhere, because Shork is trying to do good by getting divine iron relics. You the sword of the Crusader! Well, some idiot took it into a Fulmer cave. At least it'll be safe from those godless fiends. Well, stupidity says we go in. Ooh, mushrooms. Yellowish. Gotta harvest the alchemy. If you don't harvest the alchemy, what are you doing? I smell death. Well, I'll kill you with their own arrows. They were killed by the creepy cave people. I mean, to be fair, the Fulmer marked their territory. The bandits just invaded. These dumb idiots. You have Daedric arrows? You have a longbow, but Daedric... Do I even question this? Got a longbow and iron arrows, but randomly has 6 Daedric arrows. If you're going to spend your money, get a better bow, not better arrows. I mean, who knew the Fulmer win? On account of the fact the Fulmer are way, way better fighting than Depots.
Don't see that every day.
No, we don't. Gehino. It dies in a single hit, but... Take the Gehino claw.
Huh?
It eats for the most crap. Harvest. Ding. Ding. Yeah, we're in the middle of a dungeon. We can't attack anymore. No, I must harvest. I must gain my archaeologies. Oh yes, I must system mod config legacy archaeology management because the perks are in here. Which one's the foremost? Yes, I've got. Yes, I've got. So we put salvager in. There we go. Now we go. Check that I have got indeed no perks. Good. There we go. Please don't be locked. Sorry, but those gates being locked bugs me immensely, because how the fuck do you lock a gate made out of dead bug? Get it? Bugs me. Also, bow bashing your way through Skyrim. It is possible, but... God, you must have the patience of a saint to do that, and I know that someone out there on YouTube has. I genuinely don't know why, but you can. I mean, it's one of those things that takes way, way too long. For a creature that's blind, you do seem to... You know what? Do I actually have to equip the stupid ring of Sir Amiel? Right, S. Helmet Crusader! Who don't wear helmets, they don't fit on short head. Especially that can. Then that's one of the reasons. It is one of the reasons I never tend to wear helmets, is because they just don't fit on beast race heads at all. Most of them lack a beast race model. In fact, that's a good question. Does that actually have a beast race model? Helmet Crusader. H for helm. It does not. And that's one of the reasons why I really hate helmets, is because they just don't remotely conform to beast race heads. You know, and when you do get one that has a beast race head model, it's usually too small for all but the actual, like, I think it's conformed to a Khajiit head rather than a Argonian's head. Which, you know, doesn't really work. I know, there's Chorus Reaper in here. Yeah, it's fine. It is fine. It is fine. This is fine. I don't actually have anything bound before. No, I do not. Where? When we get your fat butt out of the way.
You stopped. What is it?
Like,
Let's go.
where do I go? How do I get out of here? I mean, I went into a chorus hole. That'll be the way out. Right in the shoulder. Oh, my enchanted shoulder! How did you know it was the source of my power? Ow, Quimby. Ow, do this again. No, I don't want to search. I don't want to search. I want this chorus egg. I don't want to eat corpses. Let's resist the temptation to nom nom. Oof. It's away! What do we did? Right, we must continue. Sneaky, sneaky. Really ineffectively, but still, sneaky, sneaky.
I smell blood.
Yes, I smelled that when we entered the cave. Right up the arse. The crit it was not. Must harvest XX. So many XX. No, the tomato cart just exploded. No. Actually, why does so many tomatoes? How do they even grow those in Skyrim? They must be an imported luxury. Yeah, because there's no way a tomato will grow in such a cold climate. Without, like, a greenhouse. All this garbage. Bandits stood no chance. Pillowing shadows. I think that must be a Nicky Healy book. I'll take a current Domingo. I'm just not harvesting the ore. It's not worth it. Take some firewood. Make some arrows out of that, because wood is wood. Arrow the Wolf Queen Volume 1 and Volume 2. Ooh, lovely, a ragged cat. What else is here? Ooh, egg. I like eggs. Eggs are good. Oh, orcish mess, that's worth having. Where is the way out? Because you come up here. Are there be a door there? No. Where's the gate? I know I saw a gate. Where is the lever for said gate? Turn light off, look for light sources. They're always near light sources. Ooh, muffin jar. Where is it? Where's the gate? Where's the gate opener? Why am I struggling so badly? Presumably it's up here. Where is the exit? Come on. I know where the exit is, I just can't find the door to open it. Embarrassing, and oh, there it is. As I say, it's always near a light source. Always. It's one of the rules of Skyrim is that they're always near a light source so you can see them. I'm just being dumb. That's one of the good things about Skyrim design is you know that there's always going to be something telling you where it is. Maybe subtle and it may be in an odd place, but go towards the light, it will usually find you the key to open the door. Right, so I found a helm at a Crusader. Next thing is Radic Grove by the looks of it is the next place nearby, so no, that's just directly behind me. Is it? That way. God, I have no sense of direction. Or more precisely, no memory. My ability to remember things 5 seconds ago is atrocious. I can recall random shit from like decades ago, but something that happened 5 seconds ago? Nope. Completely forgot. Ooh, Betty's. Think him. Think him. Giant camp. You know I can't resist. It's the opportunity to kill Mount from a distance because they are irresistibly huge targets.
Hold now.
Hello, Ice Ray. Why am I punching? God, punching in Skyrim is so pointless. Oblivion, actually, it was a very viable weapon because punching was fucking busted in Oblivion. Because it was a very fast attack, and it would rapidly, and I mean rapidly, drain enemy stamina to the point where if you punched them while they had no stamina left, they just fell over. You could stun lock really, really easily with punching. Hammer, stop spinning! Die with dignity. Go kill the giant properly though. Activating its iron, of course. Ding 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 ding. I hear movement. Hello, giant. Your toes are mine.
I'm on your side.
Quimby! You eviscerated him so much he melted. It's like a trouble clubs count as a part of the harvest drum. Because the giant, he actually melted into the ground. Oh, expert chest. Oh, I hate lockpicking. I miss Oblivion's lockpicking. It's genuinely better. Yeah, because it was actually skill-based in Oblivion. Although, again, it didn't work overly great on PC. It wasn't one that worked particularly well with keyboard and mouse. Skyrim's controls work great, it's just there's no feedback, so therefore the subtle vibration you get on console that tells you that you're in the wrong spot isn't there, so you just end up breaking picks really easily. Granted, it's not like lockpicks are rare in Skyrim. Gigantic bear. Alright, I'm gonna just take a potion just to not risk anything. I mean, you can't guarantee that you won't get an extra hit in. Ugh. What the genuine fuck? What the genuine fuck? Genuine fuck is that? I have never seen a kill cam break. And yet, there it goes. Like, just... There we go. Right, Skyrim is... Right, reset. Something broke bad. Like, something broke real bad. I have never seen that happen before. Like, it blocked my ability to, like, actually move the camera. Like, I couldn't zoom the camera out at all. That's weird. I have never seen that happen. And something as innocuous as a fucking bear kill. That is certainly something. Like, that is genuinely something. There we go. It fixed. Alright, this time we go straight back to the giant camp. And more, and hopefully that incident with the bear won't happen again. I've never had a kill cam break like that. In any Bethesda RPG. Not just Skyrim, any of them. I've never had it break like that. Where it locks my it completely balks the camera. Of course, if you're wondering why my body was headless, it's because the visible first person body, you know, highlights it, but I've never had first person disconnect like that. That is genuinely impressive. I'm not seeing any news. Right, we just go and kill the giant. Harvest the booty. Wow, Quimby just destroyed that. Like, I know Quimby does serious damage, but that was very, very quick. I think it's because dual wielding is a bit balked. For NPCs, I think they can somehow attack like 5 times in quick succession. Yeah, we got better booty out of the crate. So, the destination is that way. This time, we're not going to get fucked over by a random kill cam, are we? They've had it assisted into a reload as well. Although, that is something to point out in Skyrim. I mean, Skyrim does not necessarily... Just because you reload it doesn't mean everything actually gets reset. It's how a lot of the Skyrim speedruns work, and they do some crazy, like, they store things between saves. You know, save loaders are very, very much part of the speedrun sort of exploits to use to to get to places you shouldn't early. Without obviously using console commands, because console commands really aren't valid. Hello, Spriggan. Did you even notice me until I was right next to you? Oh no, not again. No bears. Like, I know in Oblivion, like, you could... It allowed, you know, save load exploits to let you get it places where you really shouldn't have gone. Like, notionally, the special Oblivion, like, the endgame bit of the Temple of the Divines in the Imperial City, which was really odd. The ring up your mixtures. That's got some good shit in it. Help pure. Your mixture, then nah, that's not a displayable item, that's fine. Oh god, that's a big Spriggan.
Come on, let's see you put up a fight.
He is down. That's a gigantic Spriggan. Right, we can leave this cave now. Weird glitch over. Because obviously kill cams have been around since Fallout 3. They weren't in Oblivion. I do want to point that out, that they were not in Oblivion. Again, my target is directly behind me, so... But, you know, kill cams came about in Fallout 3 because they were... I mean, internally, I believe it's actually known as VATs because of Fallout. Like, in Skyrim, I'm pretty sure it refers to it as, you know, VATs. Well, Fallout 4 also refers to the mutants as, like, Secunda and Massa. You know, the engine is built very much with Elder Scrolls and Fallout as its core, which is an interesting, like, little bit of information. It's meaningless, but it's interesting. Or at least I think it's interesting. Is this shield really in the fucking pub? We went in a secure place. Where is it? The pub. That's not secure! Nope, it's completely secure. No one will ever be able to open. It's like the one in the Anvil Chapel. Or which chapel, I never remember. I never remember which actual chapel it was actually in, but it was in one of the... So it was just one of the I think it was the gauntlets of the Divine were just left there on the floor. No one could move them. Shield of the Crusader. It's interestingly light armor. I'm sure the Helmet of the Crusader wasn't. H for Helmet of the Crusader. Yeah, no, it's light armor. Crusader armor is light armor. Well, we can leave the pub. I mean, we just abandoned it in the basement with the gourmet, so... Next destination is Svarig's Seducer's Bandit Camp. Alright, I'm sure we've been through here, but... No, the gourmet... He's dead place. I mean, he... Oh, it's just a bandit thug. Hello, bandit thug. Goodbye, bandit thug. I will take you carnelian. Good flowers. There we go. Berries. Oh no, you don't. think she's probably gonna murder the camp for us. You know, just a sneaky suspicion. Yeah, we'll just take his soul tomato while we're here. And his Daedra heart and his dark bow and some dark arrows. Scrolls. Yep, Svarig's down. Well, I've searched a camp. I don't think the camp is where I need to be searching, frankly. I think Svarig is very much dead. I think a big dragon lady killed him. Okay, we'll search Svarig and read his book. But yeah, everything's like worth taking. Book. Svarig's journal. So, journal, Svarig's. We continue to do the bidding of Boron, a wealthy benefactor. Though our relationship has taken a turn for the worse. He still pays exceedingly well and continues to ask us to pillage the trade caravans as they pass, searching for anything we can find that seems off, or even has a hint of magic. Boron is a powerful conjurer, but also completely insane. He is becoming increasingly unhappy with our spoils of the late. I suspect that the vainglorious saints have done something to gain his favour. We've all become fearful of what might happen if we meet him next month and he disapproves of our spoils. You'd ask me, all that time he spends holed up in those sewers has finally turned his brains upside down. He seemed to really like those tongs and rusty calipers we brought him a few months back. All we need is to find the right piece of junk that he thinks will help him bridge the gap he keeps going on about, and we'll have full coin purses once again. Wow, he really is embracing the Shivering Isles calipers. God damn. Calipers, man. Oh, yes, find the armor of the Crusader, which is a billion miles away. We are not going down to Riften. Next nearest objective is actually either ring of pure mixtures to Frida. So, oh, and also to return to Risad in Whiterun. So we'll go to Whiterun, I think. There she is. Yeah, she kind of took some abuse. But she took out the entire camp for us, so can't complain. The results were there. Is this? Drove draft. I love when things get phased into other objects and you can't pick them up. Ooh, this looks inviting. Walk with sheep. What? Why can't I even? Why is it a bed? It's like it's not even out of the way of the snow. This is Skyrim. It does expect you to actually go up here. Now, the question is, has Restart decided to move from Whiterun? No. We must get to Restart while he's still in Whiterun, because Frida, or Frita, whatever her name is, Frida. Excuse me, that's just rude. Them shooters. That's just rude. I was trying to go to Whiterun. Do. Looks like a leakling. Is a leakling, that's why. Chaka. Yeah. Well, at least I didn't get locked in a kill cam again. That's still one of the strangest things I've ever seen happen in Skyrim. Because pressing F goes into the Yeah, between third and first person like that. That's what it's supposed to do. But I have never seen the kill cam fuck up like that. Skyrim. This is why I kind of like Skyrim in a way. Is I mean, been playing Skyrim for 30, coming up to 13 years now. Because I've been playing it since 2011. Oh well, no, coming up to 14 years because it's 2011. I've been playing it. I've been playing it on PC since July 2012, roughly. But because I got a gaming PC for Skyrim specifically, which kind of sums up quite a lot. But yes, I know that this is not the official route. I know that this is a complete dead end, but no, this is a complete dead end of the fort. I forgot how sheer the edge of this one was. I will go round like a loser. I can hear your thoughts. Why are you trying to climb a cliff that isn't climbable? But yeah, I've never seen anything like that happen in Skyrim in 14 years. I mean, I've seen some crazy shit happen in the nearly 14 years of Skyrim, but I've never seen anything that's locked out like that. I've seen I can't explain why that happened either. Why it sort of completely locked my camera. I've never had that happen. God. I got a weird audio bug that I've never had Skyrim do, and again, I first thought it was just my headphones perishing. But no, it actually appeared on stream, which is really unusual. And then that. What next? I mean, I've seen some crazy shit. I mean, monster mods, weird ring of crashes. That one I still can't explain, but monster mod is frankly such a mess that I genuinely can't explain it either. It's it was built in such a bizarre, incomprehensible way. You extracted texture. You extracted the BSA file, and for some reason textures just wouldn't work. It was, not the BS. Yeah, the BSA archive, yeah. So, there's the software archive, so yeah, BSA file. Why am I getting that confused? That's not Bethesda Modding 101. Just understand what a BSA is. Also, why do I feel I'm near a bloody wind helm? I am. Yep, that's because I am. I went the wrong way around this mountain and I'm going past Valtheim Towers for the 50 billionth time. Do you like Valtheim Towers? No? Well, too bad we're going past them again. Uh-oh. That bad. That very bad. Walk on own, not good. Put poison on. Of course it is resistant to poison. Of course it's resistant to poison. Everything's resistant to poison. On account of poison kind of being a bit crap. At least my heavy armor skill's going up quickly. You know what, I'll glug some stamina potions. I'll do something I never do. Right, Hotwine to the rescue! Hotwine to the rescue! I can't let it hit me twice, because then I die. Well, this is going to eat a load of Hotwine. You know how I said I couldn't let it hit me twice, and then I let it hit me twice? Oh, stamina potions suck. Charging into this was a serious mistake. This is going to be horrible. Yep, it's going to kill me. Cream healing cheese. I actually use the armor of the Crusader and save myself. Nah. Chalk does not block. Put one of resist magic on, surely. That could help. Healing. Put some extreme stamina in. Restore health, yes. I can't... Come on. I mean, when someone on Steam chat decides to spam you at a time when you really need to see that bottom corner of the screen, you know, it's quite a lot. Restore health, please. Well, let's go use the ultimate healings. I don't like using ultimate healing, even after I nerfed them, but I still have to use them. Well, that was lethal. Ooh, Orvanes. Chalk will forget what horrors just awaited her. What she You know, Chalk has witnessed some horrors in the deep depths. Namely her own death over and over and over and over and over again. She shouldn't see the rest. She shouldn't see other parts of the future. Just her own death over and over again. Yeah, that kind of thing can screw someone up. With Chalk, she's too dumb to let it hurt her. She's just too dumb. Because Stream with an E is just double E is just a moron, frankly. You know, she is an absolute idiot. You know, she sees her own death. Ooh, a giantess. Again, you know, talking about Chalk is a moron. Here, to have your food. Don't mind me, Chalk is just being helpful. No, no. Ugh. Chalk is... Ooh, Chalk's death witnessed. Is a fire eating it, or is she just genuinely taking that little damage? You know what? Chalk will run. You know, she hit like Truck. So Chalk has seen her own demise. She would run around the corner. Run away. Oh no. You know, Chalk's dumb. She does learn from her visual mistake. You know, the future she sees. Not in the way that most people say, "Oh, that's too strong. I'm not going to fight that. I'm going to get smushed into a paste in one hit." No. She still tries to fight. But this time she resorts to arrows in any. Well, friends take the abuse. Right, please get out of the way. Chalk must fire arrows. Chalk must contribute to this fight. I'm starting to realise something. Quimby doesn't do extreme damage to things that actually have, like, decent armour. Oh god. How bad is it when Freya's down? That's always, you know, that's always a good question is. Chalk will now heal. You know, when Freya gets knocked down, you know like, that's quite harsh. And Quimby's hiding behind the fire. Quimby's a coward at heart. Like, Frey just gets up and fights back. Quimby, nah. Thankfully, Frey keeps getting back up fast enough that she loses attention on me. I mean, to be fair, I feel like Fallout 4's companions work the way they do to prevent fall on the alchemist. Yeah, I think alchemist. Oh no, he's here. I was gonna say it's poor alchemist. He dies and then gets smushed by a giant as she falls on him. Yes, the hitbox here on this fire it's genuinely quite impressive. That's genuinely quite impressive, that hitbox. Right, we go towards Whiterun. Could talk to Resad, which means we have to go past everyone's favourite location, Voltime Towers. How do you know if you played Skyrim? Mention the name Voltime Towers and everyone will immediately know exactly what you're talking about. If they don't, congratulations, you haven't played Skyrim enough. I mean, it is kind of the gateway between Whiterun and Winterhold. No, not Winterhold, Windhelm. I always get Windhelm and Winterhold mixed up.
Hold. Nah.
Chalk my shield. Oh, they're gonna try and mug me. No!
Hold it.
Oh, yeah. No, of course they are.
See? You're gonna have to hand over.
How about you eating food when you don't kill you?
You know, now that I think of it, that sounds fair. Just shove off before the others notice.
Thank you.
Hold. Nah.
You're doing food. Right, we must go. Ooh, flowers. We must go to Whiterun. Ooh, flowers. Cotton is still a flower, isn't it? Flowers. I mean, Shork is helping by collecting things for dead people. Flowers. 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 Right, we are approaching the Whiterun. The weather's getting very full. It's getting very full creep here. And where are we going now? But that's a saber cat. Hello, saber cat. Please die. I want your teeth and/or eyes. Eyes. Broke your teeth. Got your eye. Plucked your eyes. But I will feast on your eyeballs. I will also feast on your eyeballs. Oh no, I get your teeth instead. Oh well. Teeth are teeth. They're still alchemy ingredients, they still mush down into a goo. I mean, can you imagine how disgusting some of these potions must taste? It heals you! It tastes like I'm gonna be sick! It heals you! Hello, Flame Antenna. Can you actually connect? Yes. And then you die to a frost. Yeah, well. Bad mage. Right, go boom. Atronex. They're explosive! Like the VW Sirocco. Right. Sabercat. Yeah, I think I've killed more Sabercats than I have wolves. It's very weird. You know, sometimes you get like to a wolf count that's like in the 50s, and then sometimes you barely see one pack. Today's one of those days where you barely see a single pack of things. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, too many wolves is definitely a problem. Hello, Chillborough Farm. Do I own you? Well, do I own a share in you, I think is the fair way to say. You know, have I invested in this farm? No, I don't. I would like it delivered to safes, please. Actually. Yeah, because it produces wheat and cabbage. Produces wheat and cabbage. Wheat, good. Cabbage, not so good. Look at all these cabbages. Now, I'm pretty sure... Yes, note how this one says FE. Vanilla, it's bump, bump, bump. Is that one at the end as well? Yeah. God, vanilla farms are just tragic of how little produce they have. I put, like, every farm, I put extra produce in. I think I even put an extra cow in. Yes, I did. Because vanilla, there is only one. And it's just kind of sad.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it! Let's make some flour, shall we? And it's an automated one. No! 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 I've seen it. I've heard you just bought the farm! I didn't know you were... How can you still be alive? Yeah, very funny, short-bought farm. I only bought a share in it. Didn't buy the whole thing like an idiot. I never understood the bought the farm. I'm like, as a euphemism for like dead. I don't get that saying. It's the saying I've heard of. I think it means dead, but I don't really get it. Sad, I have good news for you. I have taken care of the saints and the seducers.
Excellent. And now, please, accept this token of appreciation.
That is just money.
Take a look.
But you are a very useful store. Yum. From frog to man. Oh yeah, grasping fortune. Probably say from frog to man and grasping fortune before I forget. Books. Grasping fortune. By the hand of Sergio Halalu Drambero. And that's what we're reading of that. And from frog to man, well, it's alive on the Grummites. I was hoping for something called Seaman, personally, but
Take a look.
I mean, probably best that we do not see Seaman, because Seaman is an abomination. But oh yes, why am I getting rid of all of this stuff? Why am I getting rid of this? Enchanted clothes. When I could be getting rid of stuff like this. Or more importantly, you know, this. It's so deadly. Right, we must sell that. We must sell... Oh yes, all of this. Beautiful potwinage. Restore health is useful. Restore magicka, I've got enough of that. Shulk is not mage at the moment. Shulk has not learned the powers of magedom. Stamina, well, we can sell these. These are personal stash. Oh, that was a real one, who cares? I mean, seriously, who cares? It's a potion of stamina. How often do you actually use those? No, I don't want to sell the vigorous stamina potwines. Glass greatsword. Oh, that'll do. Thank you.
That you will come to do business with us again.
For your ingredients, holy waste. Right, that's all the way in. God, why is the base so far away? I mean, Solitude's looking good. So, you know what? I'm gonna go. Ooh, eat some ingredients that I have never tasted before. Because Shulk is an idiot. And all like, ooh, something new! Shoved down throat. It's a good job she got the. She hasn't just got iron stomach, she's got a titanium stomach made out of rare Dragonian metal. Or Dragonkin base metal for a more generic term. Nothing will kill her. You know, she can eat anything. It digests eventually. Fish fiber. Red kelp gas bladder, that's always a disgusting looking thing. Really? I haven't eaten salmon roe before? Oh well. Oh, the way the texture sort of spins on... Oh, that's really wrong. The way the texture sort of spins. Ugh. Right, we must have some... Well, Shulk is just going to go... Shulk shouldn't have shoved that down, Gob. Oh, well. Don't effect, you're only temporary. She's only going to die horribly, so... Ooh, couch. You know, she'll foresee her own death.
Need a ride? Where do you
Please,
want to go?
take me to Dornstar.
Climb and back, and we'll be...
Well, I thought you said you were going Solitude. Oh, Shorty's going Dornstar.
You're not getting too wet back there.
What is the meaning of wet? Shork is mostly dry. Shork does not retain water. Shork just, you know, water drips off. In the back of a seagull. Because seagulls seem to shed water like there's no tomorrow. They really do. And God, so that... I mean, we had some supposedly duck's back paint, but it looked more like a seagull's back. You know, it was that sort of it was seagull grey. It was a very unusual colour. You know, it was much lighter than the package said it was. Right, we must go to Frida, or whatever her name is. Something Free and ends in A. Old lady in mortar and pestle. Because Shork is here and we need to help. Here you go.
Thank you. Here, let an old alchemist pass on some of her secrets to you.
You gave me free alchemy level. You aren't even open anymore.
Until next time.
Shork is disappointed. Shork will do alchemy to make up for disappoint. Oh yes, Giants 2. It is a classic for a reason. You know, there are reasons certain combos are classics. It's because they are worth a fortune. Oh yeah, I have enough chorus eggs to last a lifetime. I must use chorus eggs with everything. Because I have far too much. Do not use Daedra hearts, they aren't worth wasting. It's the Eye of the Tiger. The thrill of the fight? No. Oh no, alchemy went up. Wow, that failed. Right. Yeah, who knew it actually had beneficial qualities? Ah, there we go, that'll eat some. I picked up a lot in the mirror's rot as well. The rhythmic looking of alchemy. You know, I've just cleared out alchemy and now I've got more. Nordic Barnacle. Apparently egg plus egg equals egg. So... Where's egg, isn't it? Please. I'm running out of core. I'm just need to burn through some of the others just so the list isn't as long. Because there's a lot of crap in the way. Oh, Deadly Nightshade doesn't make anything. Why would Deadly Nightshade make anything? Oh, why am I even making this? Actually is worthless. You know when you make an alchemy ingredient so good that you know it's actually genuinely worthless. No, that's a good one. Renzi! People up to level 7! Woohoo! That will work on like only. That'll probably die on the thing. Yeah, that'll probably be killed by whatever you fire at it. Sometimes if you kill your target with the delivery method, does that really work? Right, now I can go back to using chorus eggs for everything. Right, that just genuinely doesn't work. Yay! Well, that's them out. Oh well, next. Oh, white caps don't work with anything. Wheat works with snowberries? No? Undercotton, imp stool. Snowberries? No. Undercotton works with nothing. Spider egg works with something. Cruel fat, only cruel fat works. Undercotton don't work. Snowberries. Yeah, that's why I always have so many resist frost potions, because snowberries plus purple mountain flower, two extremely common items. Right, everything there is used. Good, alchemy time is over. And you go thinking, oh, thank fuck, I hate alchemy time. To solitude! Where's the ferry? Ah, there he is. Excuse me, hello?
Where you headed?
I'd like to go to solitude, please.
Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
Oh, this boat is very uncomfortable. My knees are in my face. God, I remember being in year 6 in primary school. At the end of the year, our primary school always had like on one of the last days of term, there was like a fun day where we did random, like a choice of activities. I took a sewing one, made a picture frame, which I still have. The plastic string has completely and utterly disintegrated in the sun, but it still survives. But what was made is irrelevant. What was actually important is that, well, they put us in the year 1 classroom. Year 1 is above reception. Reception is, I believe, roughly equivalent to the Americans' kindergarten. Why they decided to borrow a word from the Germans, I'm not quite sure. Child garden is, I believe, what it translates to. Don't know why, but it is what it is. But, they put us in there, and I remember distinctly my knees being in my face. Because the seats were so tiny. Because they were obviously made for, like, tiny little kids. When in year 6, you're a bit more, you're more teenager size. You're small, but... What the? And, again, I want to point at... Oh wow, the guards are actually attacking. Wow, the guards actually retaliated. I'm honestly amazed that they actually attacked. Not on revenge for Sarig. Let's see, no on revenge. My companions and I have formed a pact to hunt down Stream, This despicable Silaki responsible for butchering Svarig. That's a lie! Stream had nothing to do with Svarig's death. This transgression cannot be overlooked. Our honor seduces the man nothing less than a Stream's head on a pike. You do realize they had nothing to do with his death, right? Like, it's weird that you get that bounty happens because, well, frankly, Bork actually didn't. Shork is innocent. Shork is actually innocent this time. Normally she isn't innocent. This time she actually is the innocent one. It was just a random creature that killed him, not Shork. Heavy armor. Heavy armor. Yes, Tower of Strength. Ooh, mush. Pay attention to the music. This doesn't sound very Skyrim, does it? I do like how they actually brought the Oblivion music back for this. Yeah, this is the Oblivion dungeon music, which is quite nice. I think something's gone wrong. Horribly wrong. Oh no, later. I'm gonna fight back. Yeah, straight in the core. Ooh, I do like that they brought the Oblivion music back. It gives this dungeon just a little bit more, a little bit more character. It really does. And to be fair, this is what I'm looking forward to with Sky Oblivion. Is this sort of Oblivion, but plays well and looks nice. That's what I'm looking forward to with Sky Oblivion. I don't care for a lot of their redesigns. I think they've overdone it a lot, but I do think it's nice that this exists, and this really does give that. Because I do have a lot of... Oh, it even has so you failed to harvest anything. It even has the Oblivion harvesting where it's you got odds of actually getting it. I forgot it had that. This is just a really nice little Alexis art in Skyrim Dungeon. And it's so nice that they actually gave it away for free as well. With Anniversary Edition, this is what was the one that was given away for free. Honestly, one of the better Creation Club quests. Oh, I hear it's friggin' dying. Of course, had some gnarl mark. It's been infected by our gnarl. Gnarls are like three-legged, three-armed things that grew when you hit. If you fire magic at them, they grew. It was a very, very strange creature, which was just part of the weirdness and charm of the Shivering Isles. The Shivering Isles was delightfully weird. And I do really like it for how weird and delightfully weird it is. And look, they've got the Mania and Man... dementia variants as well. They've got the two different colours, which is, that was part of the Shivering Isles, is there was the Mania and Dementia side. And, it was a bipolar world. It was... I still think Shivering Isles is the best Bethesda DLC. Dragonborn is really good, but I still think Shivering Isles is better. And to be fair, it's not just just Wes Johnson that makes it that good. I mean, Wes Johnson, Shea Agora, holy hell, that is so good. It's so enjoyable. There's so many fun bits of dialogue. But the dialogue in general is just fun. Everything about it is just a bit mad. And coming from Oblivion, it means it's a bit mad. Well, not necessarily mad as in madder. You know, it's a bit madder than normal, because Oblivion is pretty mad anyway. But in that sea of madness, the quest line is good. The dungeon design is a huge step up. Like, you could tell, like, Skyrim's dungeon design was starting to form in Shivering Isles. You know, the enemy balance wasn't as bad as vanilla. Amazingly, it was actually somewhat fixy. The scaling was a lot less aggressive, and generally they didn't bloat health as bad. Which, God, that was very much a high-end Oblivion problem. It's like the enemy health bloated insanely. To the point where a basic goblin was taking like 100 hits. If I remember correctly, it actually gave away this tile set for free, even when Saints and Seducers was a paid thing. So you always got this tile set for free, which was nice. I think we got caught in a war between the Saints and Seducers again. Don't try and harvest the arrows, it's not worth it. Ooh, that's bright. Hey, eyes, they're blinded. We'll go this way. Shulk not very good at sneaking, I think that's how much has been established. $8.84. All this delightful Shivering Isles as ingredients. Because Shivering Isles has like loads of unique items as well. Yeah, I'd say way more than you would normally expect. They really went all in with it. No, strange arms and armor. My back is killing me. Carrying all this loot back to the camp. Oren says the gear is better than a blacksmith could forge. The remnants of an ancient battle between the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers themselves, he tells us. Still, I have my doubts. What does a wizard know about stopping an ebony arrow coming at your forehead with a poison tip and a full gust of wind? Plus, it doesn't look right. It don't feel right. Still, the boss swears by it, and I call a great leader a liar. I'm a dead man come morning. Still, if he asks me to bring him one of those creepy-looking bugs back for him, that's where I draw the line. Yeah. Harvest. And no, he isn't naked. He isn't. See, he is wearing booties. And a hat. He is wearing a hat. And he has actually got a unique boss encounter. In that he summons an army. You know, it isn't impressive. You know, he isn't a completely joke boss battle. Play. Read his note. You, an amber, a madness ore. The sample of madness ore has discovered deep in a Nordic ruin. It should have. No, could not. I've been there before. Time spent with the sword has had an impact far greater than I ever could have imagined. My reach has grown far beyond these twisting tunnels. This is wonderful news! Perhaps even more fragments have appeared in the unlikeliest of places. That said, working this material into a usable form has proven difficult. Raw amber, equally so. It is a job better suited for a master blacksmith with deep knowledge of the arcane, someone like Evethra. I feel less sneaky and more confident in learning the hidden sides of spellcraft. Evethra would no doubt be able to work out the secrets of amber and madness, or if she hasn't gone completely mad by now, that is. Shall the seducers deliver a sample of each? When you look, she still holds a craft north of Mistwatch even after all these years. I'm not going to read his journals. They're a bit lengthy. I'm not going to read those. Read them on your own time. He was imbibing the good stuff. He really was imbibing the good stuff there. Well, I must take the sword of G's. The madness helmet of look at all. Heart of Order. His more journals. All his spell tomes. Void Essence. His special helmet of recovery. The ring of bloody disrobing. Yeah, he's not naked, he wears the ring of disrobing. Because they brought that nonsense item back. Take the sword of Jiggy Wiggy. Oh shit. The cave's coming down! I know this is the perfect time to learn some books. We must also mark his journals as read. There we go, isn't it? Did I pick up a shape number? Let's get most of them. Oh well, see if I can't disenchant stuff. Picked up some crap. Oh yes, I have. Oh god, why have I picked up so much crap? Oh, shitty soul gems. These actually they can't even be enchanted. Why can they be enchanted? Resist disease. There we go. Put some cloves. Do this with different music. It makes it interesting. You'd never be doing this in an orc. You would never be enchanting in a place like this. Oh, I actually have to put an enchantment on it, right? There we go, I'm out of usual soul gems. I'm not wasting the good stuff on this. Not on leveling. You know, dear Prince of Madness is here. You know, you don't get involved with Sheo about going mad. Oh, it's delightful alchemy we picked up. This overgrown, disgusting sewer. Look at all this beautiful, beautiful moss. There's so much delicious alchemy ingredients here. In fact, I'm going to eat some of this. Yum. Why? Tasty. Crunch. And they do actually restore health. They are beneficial to crunch. Yum. What? Crunch? Welch. Mistakes were made. No, scuba. Okay. Let's say, oh no, it's scuba. I think I've become one with the madness. Yes, Shulk has become one with the madness. Oh look, a skooma. Beavers will now be known as skoomers, at least in these parts. Right, we can now leave these sewers after harvesting all this beautiful alchemy ingredients. Dun, 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 dun. Let's retrieve a sword. The Crusader!
Be careful.
Hey, be careful. Torque is only here to help. 500,000? Torque only has 200,000. Torque cannot afford a Temple of the Divines.
Blessings of the eight divines upon you. How may I help?
8 divines, I thought it was 9.
The divines.
Valor and courage! A pillar of the Heights Drake is nothing short of legendary, and his legacy lives on in the relics of the 8 divines. They've clearly changed that to say 8 divines, so there was 9 divines when he was around. Ages after his death, the Knights of the 9! What? You just said the 8 divines, so surely it should be the Knights of the 8. Sought to retrieve his relics, and so they did, but only for a time because strife and pride tore the order asunder. Generations later, the order was reformed, and the relics regathered in an effort to put an end to Umal the Unfeathered. At the end of the Great War, the relics brought back to Skyrim to preserve them, sealed in chests such as this, to only be opened by one who bears the will of the divine. Well, how can there be only 8 divines? If, you've got 8 divines, how can you only have 8 divines? If there's Knights of the 9.
I bid you welcome.
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily trials.
Silana, you don't seem yourself. Is something the matter?
Oh, yes, sir. I feel many of Solitude's families are having trouble getting by. The divine
Your
saved me
compassion
from
is
the streets,
admirable.
and they
but
can
you
save
see,
you from your
we
trials
cannot
as
help
well.
them all. The poor must learn from the examples of the gods and raise themselves up.
I respectfully disagree.
You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance?
No, Torque is just here to take alchemies. We didn't have this dangerous alchemies up
Yes?
here. When you guys goes up when it's empty.
Ah, yes. That once held the shrine to
But you
Talos.
ain't go concord it.
It's the peace treaty that ended the war. The Dominion recognized the heresy of proclaiming Talos a god. Talos was a great man. No matter how much the Stormcloaks may wish it were so.
Oh, you're gonna get kicked out of here. I think I've lost Freya.
Got your back.
I think, yes, I have lost Freya.
I'll follow.
I really have. There we go. I also really lost Freya.
Need something?
You know what, let's just see what this sword is about. Sword of the Crusader. It's not even particularly good.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Then I took an arrow in the knee.
I've a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim.
Use more healers. Right, which way do we go now? Walk is confused. Do a short go to... gauntlets. Stay there. No, I know where short need go. Short need go Riften way, but we'll see if there's any other business around there. Right. That's somewhat that way. So, we head towards Riften. I'm still just amazed the guards actually came to help. Because the Skyrim guards are notoriously useless.
No lollygagging.
Oh, lollygagging. Yes, I know, that's what you do best.
Wold?
We must go to Riften. I know that's about as far as possible, but see, Shork has a trick. Shork will pay a wee bit of money.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Can I go to the shithole, please?
Climb and back, and we'll be.
Ah, you mean Riften? Eh.
You'll want to watch yourself in Riften. A lot of ways to get yourself in trouble in that town.
Dork knows.
Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
I mean, I love how we're going to Riften, so we get the pickpocketing because you eat load screen. With the ebony dagger, no less. Ugh, Shorky's confused. Right, Shorky's now confused. Shorky now must go Punch and Cell and then the armor of the Crusader. So let's go get the booties of the Crusader. The booties of the Crusader, which, you know, of course I meant. Oh, hello, courier.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Request to meet. I want. Alright, where's request to meet? Oh, I know which one it is. On that one. I know which one it is, but I can't remember what it's called, so... There we go, note request to meet. There we go. Thank you for your efforts to protect my realm. Really, we possess something that I am in search of, and I require it before I return home. The artifact from the Shivering Isles that serves as a focus for his depraved rituals. Meet me beneath the arch of solitude upon the shore, so we may make an exchange.
I'm getting out of here.
Oh, hello. Remind me why these people hate me. I am not a vampire. It's always the same clone troopers. What's the same orc? Well, I'm heading towards their home now. They'd think they're safe, but they're not. Ooh, flowers. I mean, as long as Shaw gets distracted by flowers, all is good, yes? Right, Shaw must run. I'm concerned now whenever I see Bear. 4 wolves are slaughtered! In the rift, no less! I was not expecting a wolf out here. You don't expect wolves out here, you expect bears. Lots. And lots of bears. You know, on account of this being the rift, this being bear country. Well, that deer, it lived. Hello, Foxen. Goodbye, Foxen. I'm going to harvest these flowers. Oh no. Oh, are you a troll? No. Can wait, you pick up this nerd route under a bridge. Only trolls go under bridges, you know. I just pick up a nerd route when I see it. Goodbye. So, random red guard in really, really good armor. You know, gotta love when you get random red guard in like almost full ebony. Well, you're raiding for Doringard, which we never raided because Stork is not a bad person. Stork realized that vampires were dicks. Stork is not vampire. Stork is Stork. Nothing else. Ooh, it is. The Stork is no threat. Ooh. You know, honestly, the Creation Club quest for the Relics of the Crusader is awful. Like, fucking random bandits, man. I'm talking about random bandits having the relics of the divine relics of the Crusader. But yeah, what I did was I took the good models from it and implemented them into over Legacy's divine Crusader relics. Which again, it's no Knights of the Nine, but it's better than most. You know, it's better than the bloody here. Have a random bandit with it. Yeah, that just felt so wrong to have. Yeah, a random bandit wearing the relics of the divine Crusader. Oh, they're wereskeevers. Apparently, being wereskeever does not make you be friends with the regular skeevers. Well, I'll grab the booties of the Crusader from here. The boots of the Divine Crusader! Gift the Kinner! The boots provide a bonus to restoration and destruction as well as pacify all animals. Again, you had to have a magnifying glass to read that one. Oh, for fuck's sake, how many bears? Oh, please, not again. Well, I'm not detached from my body, that's good. Maybe it got bought because instead of doing it in third person, it tried to do it in first person, and that's why it got balked and confused. It is so dark. Oh, I can barely see. Right, we must go through here. Oh, it is so dark. It is dark. Yeah, I am just going to walk into Fort Dawnguard. Stupidity says what stupidity does. Hello! Shoki's here! Hello! Hello! Is someone there?
Never should have come here.
Why do you hate me? I am not a vampire. Why do you hate me? I think I accidentally picked up a kettle. Shork is here and willing to help. Why do you try and kill the Shork? Shork is innocent. Oh, hello, Isran. You do not like me. Why do you not like me? You said I did not join your cult. It is mine now. He's mine now. Ooh, broken diamonds. New book. There we go. Book read. Note, this should not hurt me. Dork is innocent. You show no pacification spell. Ah, Shork does. Isran is too powerful! What level is this supposed to be? Dork is concerned. Fine, Shork will leave. Look, you're innocent here. You attacked me. Know anything about Fort Dorngard? Yeah, Key Rabbit said he was built to house some noble vampire's son. You didn't know vampirism could be cured back then. And Freya?
Stopped. What is it?
You know about Fort Dorngard? Nothing. It appears to be far more modern and better repaired than most fortifications in Skyrim, though. Alright, let's move on. Oh, hell. Hello. Are you going to stand next to a cliff so I can yeet you off it? Yep. Oh, no, you're not. Why do you have to attack Shork? Shork is innocent. Shork not... Just because Shork doesn't stay in your cult. Does you mean that Shark is a bad person? You attacked Shork. Shork did nothing to you. You know, just because Shork is here does not mean Shork is not... Shork is innocent. Shork is not vampire anymore. Shork was vampire for a brief moment. Infiltrate. Become one with them. Take them down from the inside. Kill them all. Oh, and you free understand that Shork is it. Shork. I wish. Yes, I will skip past flowers and immediately go back for them. Alchemy is that important. Never run again. Truck, run. Oh no, learn stealth skills more quickly. Which is weird because stealth skills actually go up relatively quickly. You know, magic skills go up really slow. Oh, Fort. Oh, Faldrus at least is heading in a vaguely right direction this time, so we... You know what, I feel like we go boop, boop. Now, we find the armor of the Crusader first, I think. The armor of the Crusader, which is more north. Why do map markers fuck up around here? That way.
I'm on a pilgrimage.
Let's just head in the right direction this time. I need to find a location so I can teleport to it to fix the map marker, because apparently Fort Dorngard fucks the map marker. For some reason it tries to send you through Riften. No, I don't know why either. Wiggle wiggle. Hiddenite. Not so hidden, are you? We're heading this way. Back your wings. Back your gourds. I don't know where this actually is. All I know is the hell. I have the helm. I have the booties. Oh, gods no! More bears. I mean, this is Riften. Do you expect anything less than bear in the Rift? Hello, Sprigham. I will cut you down, unlike the tree you are. Take your sap. Kill your fox. I'm assuming it's one of these. Nope. If I overshoot it, at least I've got a location. I don't feel like this is last vigil.
Hold down.
Still marked on the map, it is a map marker location, and I know that campsites in tradition are not major locations. Although I have to get past the major location to get to the campsite, apparently. What is this place? I don't remember this ruin. I do not remember Champion's Wrist. We go into Champion's Wrist. I do not remember it. Is it Umbra? Yes, it is. Vigilance report. I, Casibius Sagnus, Vigilant Ostender, do hereby issue this report on my investigation into the reports of a dark presence within Champion's Rest. Champion's Rest is a site of an ancient Nord battle arena where the Nord would test their mettle in gladiatorial combat. Long believed to be lost to time, it was recently uncovered by mining prospectors near Shore Stone after discovering a new deposit of silver. Upon discovery, the miners said he'd witnessed a ghost-clad Dodo in armour. While this alone was cause for concern, what they said next was even more foreboding. Spirit who wield a massive blade which seemed to whisper to them in their minds. This hints at the workings of a powerful Daedric artifact. The only relic that matches that description is Umbra, which, despite being a one-handed sword in Oblivion, just move along. Once believed to be lost or by some accounts destroyed, Umbra is a sentient weapon who corrupts its bearer and compels them to kill so that the blade may feast on the souls of those it slays. It has resurfaced here. Though why I cannot say, if the apparition that haunts the site is truly is the resurgent of Umbra, it then has grown very powerful, and Short Stone is in grave danger. God, this is the same logic. I'm being threatened by the pink ghouls, despite living in the north. Yeah, it is. You know, it is quite far away from Short Stone. But we must now do this quest. We have got vile whispers. And we have to delve deep into the vile cave. Past the rippling of the blood pool. Silver. It's no use. You're coming with me. It's no use. You know, it's silver, it's no use. Or he's going to explore. Or he's going to loot the alchemy. Shivers. Overkill. Through the schnoz and out the arse. Not through the gob, no, through the schnoz. Short smell booby trap. Like really obvious booby trap. I mean, we got a great sword, so you know we're doing good. Right, Shulk must leave this. Shulk must leave this dead end room with its curious wall feature. Why do I smell the way out is nearby? Let's face it. Yeah, the hidden door ain't so hidden. It wasn't to stop people getting in, it was to stop people getting out. Elementals. Hey, Umbra. Paying attention, are we? Or just going down the stairs to help. Uh-oh. This looks ominous. This looks very ominous. You know, it's actually 962 years, but 1,000 sounds more ominous. Sure can no longer be bothered to sneak. Where did my bow go? Where did it go? I hate this arm. It's such an obnoxious. It is such an obnoxious shout. Of course, there's water at the bottom of the room. So finding my bow is going to be a nightmare. There's nothing showing up. So I was here. When was my last save? Auto fucking save. What happened to my fucking bow? Hey, this arm is so annoying because you never know where your weapon's actually gone. Where's my bow? That ain't my bow. See, mine was an upgraded bow. Where the fuck did it go? I hate this arm. It's such an obnoxious shout. There really is no reason why it needs to ping your weapon off into the void. It's not behind. It's not behind this. Where does it go? Ugh. Nope, my bow is gone forever. Right. Wrong button. My bow is gone forever. Reload. God, I hate this arm. It's such an obnoxious shout. It really does not need to completely and utterly disintegrate your weapon. You know, it would have been obnoxious enough just forcing it away. You know, like force unequipping it. But no, it has to ping it off into the void with dodgy physics. Which means I've got to loot the old dungeon again. Ugh. Really? Disease first hit. Because look, dog boat legendary. No fucking. Yeah, if it didn't eat my bloody bow, I wouldn't have had a problem, but it did. The problem is, I think if it pings through the floor and into the void, it's gone forever. That's the... Come on, do you? She did. Oh, you did ice breath that time. Where's the code? It's Schneck Bird Whale. Or it's the opposite way around. Nope, that's the correct way. Booby traps won't stop me. I'll just walk through them like they're nothing. Right, weapon away. I knew it was coming this time. You know, I see a Reaper, I'm just expecting it now. Foot and sarcophagus, and that's a rare one. Oh, you're just a regular drugger, that's just embarrassing. That is just embarrassing, frankly. Fish snake. Snake. Fish snake snake. Fish snake snake. Oh, right, wrong way round. Wrong way round. I'm an idiot. Right, what kind of booby trap? Oh no! Wait a second. Really? You can still contract disease while you're ethereal. That's weird. That you learn something new every day. You can still contract. You gonna shout me? Ow, now maybe these traps are a booty open. There we go. The booty has been opened.
I smell blood.
Thank you for the warning, Quimby. You know, the Ebony Warhammer is one of the rarest ebony weapons because Draugr will not carry it. Oh, this only looks like an ancient chamber of slimy downers. It would harvesting mushrooms.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I got mine of silver. Because there is silver in our hills. Why people were here and why we're on this quest of questing us. Go down into the vile whispers of the pit of doom. Down the pit of doom we go. To the amphitheater. Where an arrow will be fired. Oh no. Oh no, fire, hot. Oh, an ancient Nord helmet. Why do I keep finding ancient Nord helmets? No other ancient Nord garbage, just ancient Nord helmets. Right in the crotch. Dread zombie! Oh no, not a dread zombie. Oh no, zombies! Careful, they prefer to be called the living impaired. Here we go. Where did you come from? You walked across that bridge. There were no zombies there. I must take these soul gems and this money. Ooh, alchemy. Ow, there's a frame on my face.
Huh?
Right. Just good. It's fine. Skulls aren't scary. They're just skulls. Everyone's got one inside their head. Okay, sorry, Kip. I know you don't. You're system of fluid-filled bladders, which I never remember the rest of it. But ooh, so much crap. I'm just gonna get up and dead. I'm disappointed. Eternal slumber really is eternal in this place. You know, you walked into a living corpse and it said, you know, the eternal slumber. Sorry, I was just having a nap. Ah, the delightful Oblivion music. Again, I love that they put this in. They really didn't have to. Yeah, they really didn't have to, but they did. This is way more effort for a fight than it needed to be. I know, my attack has no effect. I'll just keep healing. Just like a true Oblivion battle, your attack has no effect. This is what I've trained for! That line actually was quite funny. I don't think Umbra's meant to speak. But for some reason he's got like generic Imperial lines. Which again kind of sells the Oblivion-esque nature of... You know, kind of fills with the Oblivion music. And then I love how it goes into standard Skyrim music. I mean, a full set of ebony armor, that's very normal. And then Umbra Reborn, I've renamed it from the one from Legacy, because just so it's distinct. Because it's not got Umbra's enchantment of just, if target dies within 20 seconds, fill soldier. It's not overpowered, and it's also a two-handed weapon, not a one-handed weapon. You know, I know it's an amphitheater for fighting, but you two really don't have to. They find any excuse to attack each other. Unlike a certain arena in Cyrodiil, this is actually a real arena. Look, they display all the skulls of the losers. Or it is the skulls of the winners. You cannot be sure. You know, if you can't be sure, just assume it's the losers. Because why would the winners' skulls be displayed? Winners lived, surely. There's the booty crate. Always booty crate. Ooh, some gauntlets and booties. But no armor! Ancient Nord armor is actually surprisingly rare. And I think only one NPC actually wears it, which is who is Ayla. It's really weird, but again, it's nice that they put a lot of effort into that boss fight. Right. You know, it was an actual boss fight, and it's got, you know, you brought the Oblivion music back, which is always a huge plus. Oh god, I actually am overweight. Journal of Cressidus, Treasure Hunter. I've never been much for writing in journals, but it couldn't hurt to start. How else will my exploits be remembered? I have to reach personal bard levels of fortune. By the way of introduction, my name is Cressidus. I travel north from Cyril to seek my fortune in Skyrim by delving forgotten depths and wooing women. Well, I haven't had much luck with the latter. I've heard of tales of an ancient arena whose whereabouts have, up until now, remained a mystery. Well, the original name's lost to time. Champion's Rest is what it's known as today. I can see it now. Halls upon halls, glittering with gold and jewels. Maps in the Imperial Library place Champion's Rest east of the village of Shore Stone. I'll set up for the eastern mountains at dawn. Short entry today, day's hike. Little sure for it. Why does Skyrim have so much snow? Maybe the treasure hunter's life isn't what it's cut out to be. If it is, we're easy, everyone would do it, right? Right? I'll rest further into the mountain past Tamodo. By some small miracle, I'm alive! Deep in the mountains, snow gave way underfoot. Next thing I knew, I was plummeting into a cavern at the devilish height. What a foolish place Skyrim is! Both legs are surely broken, and my agony is only second of despair. I'm gonna die in here! Been 3 days since the spawn. Food ran out yesterday. What will be the next to go? Unless some rain happens to fall through the cursed all above. I've been slipping in and out of dreams. I dreamt I was floating in a sea of black. Before me floated a sword like anything I'd ever seen. A real treasure, just like in the stories. It called to me, knew my name. I reached out my hand and I'm awake now. Turns out the sword was real. I have it right here next to where I write this entry. My legs are beginning to feel better. That can't be right. When I sleep, I hear the sword. He whispers to me, not with words, but with intent. There's hunger. I can feel it. Of course, it seems silly that a weapon wouldn't hunger for lives when you think about it. Is that not the purpose? To free the soul from the living? Maybe not if this is real. I can walk again! I've set up a small camp here. I think it's the sword. It's helping me. It thirsts for souls, and it needs me to find them. All I could think about was getting out of this place. But now, amongst the restless souls are so many fallen warriors. Yes, I think I'll stay. It whispered to me its name. It was, we are Umbra. Yeah, Umbra makes you go mad. Right, bound by Alexa. Come on, Shork, you can make it. I need to lose weight fast, which means I need to sell shit fast. So, screw up. You know what? I'm going to just eat. That didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna eat some spell tomes. Yum. That's lost a little bit of weight. Let's I've got any ingredients? I have not. No, of course not. Why would I have that? I'm gonna drink some oceans, and I'm just gonna dump that. Bonk. I've got to find a town. Shortstone, where are you? Need to go to Shortstone. Sell some of the shit. Picked up too much. Wow, the looking that much wine just completely and utterly destroyed my ability to actually recover stamina. That's actually quite impressive. You know, it knocked it down so far, it went to the Where's the bloody way out of this place?
Be careful.
Out of the way! Envy, why do you always blockade doors? Your name is not dog meat. Not your job. Oh, there's the way out. You know, I said I needed to lose weight. Well, this is losing weight. Isn't it hard work and exercise? That's losing weight. Right? Oh, I don't know anymore. You need to go to Shortstone. Because it's lodged some of the booty that we picked up. Because it's the nearest vendor. I can't go picking up Divine Crusader's garbage without being able to carry it now, can I? Right, so. Well, we'll go to Shortstone and the armor. Because what we've just gained in weight capacity we will lose immediately by picking up the armor of the Crusader. Where actually is Shortstone? Okay. You know, there's things I didn't expect to see. Is this a Mythic Dawn location? I think a dragon's just attacked. I think I found a Mythic Dawn location. Oh, crap, it's not just any dragon. Oh, she's only a lesser one, that's fine. I was gonna say that at least we know. Well, I probably won't be able to take her bones. I think that is a that must be a Mythic Dawn cave. Why does the Fusion Club stuff all go right next to each other? These Bulmer arrows, they're doing good. You know, the random Mythic Dawn guard is the last thing I expected to just come across. Then again, I've only done the cause, I think, once, possibly twice. Yeah, I think I did it once on my own and then once on stream, and that's it. So twice. That's the only time. Oh, that bear is gonna die. Yeah, that bear got yeeted off a dragon, so that's gonna die. How it got on her head, I don't know. And she's more distracted by Bloody Bear than me, so. So the job she really doesn't care to pay any attention to little old Shulk. Shulk is kind of useless. Ow. That prick hurt. What is doing to. Where did she go? Yeah, I think the bear splattered on her head. You know, she crunched it in one quick motion, bam! You know, exploded in a bloody mess. Lovely. You know, how else is the head so bloody? You know, we might have to go down to fight her. Nope, no, she still flies. Must be crashing out now. Right, and I've fallen off the cliff. Where is she going down again? No. There we go. Now she's down. Do not land on the bloody mountain. Oh, you wanted those? Really? She's crashed over on the bloody mound. Oh, sorry. Chalk must keep running.
Hold! Nah!
Oh dear. Oh. Right, I need to drop some more former weighty armor. Dragoness is really testing my patience. Oh, it's another deer. Why did she have to go and die up there? Yeah, you thought an Orvain and an Arsk and Nowhere location would have something better than Corundum on it, but it is what it is. Good for my carry weight, bad for my sanity. I think that's going to be greater. Oh, cat caught. That's good. Ugh. Never remember way up to this dragon mound. All I know is it's in the absolute arse crack. Why'd she have to go all the way over here to crash land and die? I don't know. Sometimes it does amaze me that they can land quite happily multiple times throughout a fight, but then when it comes to actually dying, they have to go 500 miles away to die. And there's one on Saltstein that's pretty notorious for doing it. It spawns on a little... because it's so far from its spawn point. Its spawn point's on arse-cracked little islands. We'll Skyrim my way up this cliff. I am not letting this booty go. I half killed her. I wasted all those arrows. I want them back. No, I'm sliding down. Oh. No. Fuck it. I'm just gonna cheat. Because, frankly, I didn't want to come up here. This wasn't something I wanted to come up to. Oh no, she's despawned. Great. Yeah, she flew off, landed and despawned. She went too far away too quickly. Love when dragons do that. Yeah, because their default reaction is, oh, I can't land, therefore, or fly away. That's really irritating. That is really irritating behaviour. Like when vertebrates just won't die. You know, you get the phantom vertebrate that keeps going because it refuses to crash because it crashes a scripted action. Oh god, why?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to... Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and looks like that's it.
Who died? Letter of inheritance. Who died? Vilnyar. I'm gonna have to look that up because I actually don't know who Vilnyar is. I genuinely don't actually know who Vilnyar is and why he died. Well, what? He's the fucking blacksmith! How is he dead? How did he die? Right, so his base ID, his ref ID is 19E09. Right. Right. 19E09. Why are you dead? How are you dead? Oh. Now I know. Now I know how he's dead. I now know how he's dead. This thing got into town. Oh, God. Didn't even get the attack off before getting hit again. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, this is actually going to eat some weight at least. You know, this is at least going to eat weight. Because, you know... Seriously, DeviantART, did you have... Like, I know that the courier service is insanely fast at getting you your inheritance money. It's like... I'm almost dead. Sure to have mercy on you. I don't think Shore's gonna have mercy. Oh, thank God it's dead. Right, now we'll resurrect this old cow. Oh good, DeviantART's alive. What disease have I contracted now? Whitbait. When did I contract whitbait? God, this has just been a disaster. This whole endeavour has just been an absolute disaster.
Is someone there?
What was that?
Great, now a troll's trying to come kill the town. I'm sure Stone catch a break today. And I want to point out that this is probably too much for the guards to take out. And this is a completely vanilla spawn right next to Jaws Stone. God, that was a disaster of just unrivaled proportions. And what did the guards do during all of this? The chickens have been slaughtered. I'm on corpse patrol. You know, I'm on corpse patrol now because I'm looking for who's been slaughtered. The chickens have been slaughtered.
No sign of him.
You know, Short Stone is hideously poorly defended. Now, I want to point out that it is just, like, hideously poorly defended. Yeah, Umber Forge isn't even particularly good. I mean, a Sword of the Crusader. Booties of the Crusader. And then pick up the gauntlets. Oh, yeah, I think there's a reason I haven't been able to move. Look how much shite I have.
The mine will be running better.
Of course, you stopped service at like 6 AM. Why? Why are you like this? Like, genuinely, why are you like this? Why'd you sell at such weirdly short hours? And again, during all of this, the chickens have been slaughtered, the townsfolk are being slaughtered, and what do the guards do?
May the gods watch
Fuck
over your battles, friend.
all. Elniar, can you at least waddle up here, please? Like, I know that you don't want to sell outside your tiny...
If you're looking for supplies,
God, do you actually ever work?
what brings
Finally.
blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I'm picking up more weight, but I can get rid of a lot of weight. Dawnguard armor weighs a ton. All my armor weighs a ton. And is freaky low. Oh, great, he's out of money. I'll refresh his money. Just try and get rid of some things that weigh more than the ingots. Oh god, this was just an unmitigated disaster.
Don't kid yourself. Stone runs in our blood.
Again, I want to point out how fucking useless the guards are.
I'm all ears.
Castio Silbonia. Yes. His name is a reference to Castra Scribonia from Oblivion. If anyone wants to know, that's why I named him that. Well, that was an unmitigated bloody disaster. So, the armor of the Crusader now. This could only go better. Well, that's the end of the stream. I'm going to end it here with a little bit restored carry weight. I've got about 1,000 left, which, you know, is better than Mo. I'm going to get elsewhere. Let's see if I can't crap from crap, actually. Melt some crap, because I believe you've smelted always weighs less. Except dwarven metal, it always tends to weigh more. Yeah, that's reduced my carry weight quite a bit.
Yes.
Well, that was an unmitigated disaster. The town is destroyed. Are these actually... Did I actually say these... Oh. Are these vanilla chickies? Yes, they are. Right, that was an unmitigated disaster. So, we leave this disaster by cooking some food. Which, you know, this being Skyrim, unless it's vegetable soup, requires just ungodly amounts of salt. Right, we will leave this town. And then go... David Shork. Oh, best some Freya back. I think we've lost her again. Get everyone back together. Everyone back together. Good. That's the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as a list of all the past streams, both Skyrim's 32-bit, the original, Special Edition, with stream with an A, and of course this series, which is stream with an E, which is also Special Edition. Now, do I have any new armors to display? Well, I don't think so. I think I've checked, and of course the only one that I've checked was the one that I knew doesn't work, which is, for some reason, I don't know why I missed that one. But watch the Armor of Crusader crop up as that as well, but we'll figure that one out next stream. The next stream will be TF2. Did I actually do all the Hoary Nord armors? I'm just going to check, because obviously the easiest way to check is... Yep, actually, I did that. You know, I did actually do all the Hoary Nord armors by the looks of it. I'm actually surprised about that. Like, Imperial armor is always slightly smaller for some strange reason. Yeah, I actually did do that. I'm surprised. But, yeah, next stream will be TF2 on Monday. Then the next one after that will be Skyrim on Thursday. And I've got Daedric Lord armor to fix, because apparently I can't go a single stream without finding some armor I never actually fitted to my new body type. much. Bye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.